Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people of YouTube's. Is that the new intro? I don't know, maybe it could be. Anyway, so today we're going to perform something special because it's here, everyone. The Windows 10 update has landed. Of course, this is Wednesday, July the 29th, and we're going to be installing this on my laptop, which seems to be the only thing, funny enough, that's actually picked it up. The big old PC behind it, for some reason, I got the notification, it appeared, didn't work, and then went away and never came back. So we're probably going to have to do that one manually at some point. Or maybe wait till the new one's built. But yeah, excitement. Here we go. So we're installing this on my old, I say old, Dell Inspiron 15R N5010 from 2011. And this laptop, it really is a solid piece of machinery. And so much so, I felt it was worth it that I actually upgraded this thing with a few other components. Like, for example, it's got a new wireless card. I put in, 8 gigabytes of memory up from its original 3. Because I used to use this for design at one point, and I fitted an SSD earlier this year, 250 gig 850 Pro. So I definitely thought it was worth keep because it really is that good. I mean, the screen's a bit mucky now, of course, but yeah, it's a really reliable thing, never really done me wrong, and long may it survive. And it's getting the Windows 10 update. But first, I think what we should do is back the thing up. What do you reckon? I mean, anything could go wrong. I mean, I've got a backup previously from when I did the SSD transfer. I've still got the disk which has like all of the partitions on it. That's like the recovery partition, all the other important stuff that maybe you couldn't easily get. God, my hair's a mess. And I just think an extra backup would just be absolutely make certain that nothing's going to go wrong. So I think we'll do that now. First, though, I've got to log in. Okay, well that's proceeding. I'm using ESUS backup. I've had great success with this one. Could take quite a while, so this video may be split over a few hours, but yeah, probably the next step after this will be just me installing Windows 10. So till laters. Oh yeah, and that's my totally safe, totally legitimate way of backing up using an old enclosure which doesn't really have any screws to fix it in. It's only temporary, but yeah, it'll do. Hooray for rough and ready, eh? Alright, literally went downstairs for a drink and it's done. So, I think now what we can do is just close this down and then install the update, although I've seen nothing. Right, there's the Get Windows 10 right down there. Please wait, I shall do. Isn't something supposed to be happening? Huh. Maybe I have to restart, I don't know. But that's pretty much it. Backed up, safe, ready. So we shall begin the installation as soon as it actually finds it out. Maybe it won't even be today. Anyway, so I'll restart and I'll just see what it's like. I know that people also said to maybe restart, sorry, not restart at all, to uninstall applications that maybe you don't need. Although I don't see much of a problem in doing that afterwards, so I'll just do it then. So we're just going to restart, make sure this is all fresh. Perhaps it'll wake it up afterwards, and I shall be with you very soon. Come on, restart. There we go. It's restarted, but nothing's happening. I went down to the little Get Windows 10 update thing, and I pressed on it. You get, of course, this message coming up, please wait, fine, whatever. And then you get that. Okay. So, are you trying to say it's not going to be ready today? Because I was instructed, I assumed, that come today, 29th, the update would physically be ready to download, you'd click a button and then it would start. So I'm apparently going to get a notification when it's ready. This could not be today, maybe. Slightly annoying, but okay, fine. Click OK, notify me when ready. So yeah, back in a bit. Well, not being content with being told I had to wait for this, I decided to look on Windows Update to make sure there was nothing, stopping it there. And I noticed, well, here it is again. I mean, I've just checked, and that was just a few minutes ago. Today failed. Now what was that? It's exactly the same time I checked. Went on here. Oh, upgrade to Windows 10 Home. Failed twice. That's why I'm not getting it, and I don't know why. could look at it. There's more information there apparently, so I think we should better look this up. Okay, hang on. You may need to restart your computer for this update to take effect. Well, didn't I just restart it before? Alright, fine, we'll just do this again then. For a little bit of searching and the Microsoft site not being much help at all, I found the site called Windows Central where a few people seem to have the error, and I found this post. Please go to this link to fix it. And I got led out to a Reddit post where apparently you do that. Which I'll zoom out, sorry. You can read that if you want. So we'll be trying that. I mean, if it works, great. If it doesn't work, oh shit. But yeah, nothing ever goes smoothly. I officially love Reddit. It worked. It actually worked. It's downloading Windows 10 as we speak. Fantastic. So I think we better put this laptop down on the bed again and just leave it, because I've got things to do. Well, I don't, but I'll find things to do. So yeah, in a bit. And it's raining again. Big surprise. I knew the sunshine wouldn't last forever. I mean, this is typical British weather right for you here. So any of you folks in America or Australia, if you fancy a bit of a change from the sunlight and wonderful surfing and whatnot, come to England. We have plenty of drizzle. I thought maybe it was probably worth taking a bit of video just to show the performance and the memory usage. Now, running the update, you would have thought, well, wait till it's calmed down, but it isn't really doing anything. I've looked into the memory and other things, and it's not really taking up much usage. I mean, the CPU spikes every now and then, but the memory currently is running near 4 gig. Now, that does seem a bit high even for just a default, because I know that Chrome is running in the background. So I will look at this again once this is done, and we'll see. Because, I mean, yeah, I should have tested this before. But it should be, according to everything that I've heard, be less memory usage and less battery life, and more battery life, less usage of that. So I'm just going to shut up and wait. I mean, this thing's taking an absolute age. In a little under an hour, that's kind of all it's done. I suppose we better be patient. So maybe about 1 AM this is going to be ready to install, so I'll probably catch up with you later. Just over about 5 hours since I actually set this thing over. It's at 63%. Not very quick, but judging by the time, it should be on target to finish about 1:45. Well, I don't know when it happened, but literally a moment ago I turned around after seeing it in the sort of high 70s, or mid to high 70s, and then it suddenly jumped up to 93%. And as you can see, yep, it's just finished. Oh god. Here we go, preparing for installation. I don't know how long this installation is going to be. It could be about an hour or so by itself, which is not bad. I mean, we're at about 10 o'clock nearly. So that's done about nearly 2 hours quicker than I thought it was going to, which is good. I don't mind things finishing before they had, before they were supposed to. Right, so we'll just leave that preparing and I'll be back again. Okay, so that looks like it's pretty much prepared as much as it can be. Kind of nervous times. What's it going to do next? Is it going to restart the machine? Don't know. I'm going to film the process from beginning to end. I'll just speed it up in between in case it takes longer. Oh, something's changed. Failed. So I've wasted, what, 6 hours for it to fail? I'm not impressed. Okay. Well, we'll just have to deal with this the best we can. Okay, I'm trying the media creation tool. I hear you can upgrade it directly from this. So, let's see how good this works. Right, we're into something. He says. Aha, upgrade this PC now. That's what we want to do. So this may take some time again. Hopefully not 2 hours. Oh well, it's progressing quicker than the last one did. Took 20 or 30 minutes before it got to 2%. Back in a bit. Well, it seems that only in a couple of minutes this has gotten up to 17%. So we might be okay on this. I'll just leave this for like however long it will be. It's about 25 past 10 right now. It might actually be the original sort of limit of midnight by the time this is done. Come on, focus. There we go. Right, we're at that critical point again, 99%. I bet it fails. Saying, something happened, something happened. That's the error people have been getting, literally. It goes, something happened at the top, then something happened below it. Yeah, very, very descriptive. Oh, God. Now we're on to another progress thing. This is just going to be start and stop tonight, isn't it? It's now 22:11. It says on there, feel free to keep using your PC. I don't think I want to if it's going to throw this off. Oh, literally I just caught that at 100%. It's doing something that looks more positive than it has done before. What you doing? Oh, bugger it. Although this one's going pretty quickly. Well, that took a minute, if that. Well, that one proceeded quickly. Getting updates. Fine, fine. Just check for your updates. Oh. We're getting a few things ready. Please do. I don't mind. We're still ahead of schedule when I thought it was going to be done. So we may actually be done by the time the clock hits midnight and we go to the 30th. There we are. Ye oldie agree to terms and conditions. Of course we ain't going to read that, but we're going to agree to terms and conditions anyway. Checking for updates again. Didn't you do this before? Alright, that updates thing finished. Making sure you're ready to install. I am, just do it. We're now up to, what's the time? Not so bad, nearly 10 to 11. So I clicked on a couple of things I shouldn't have done, but never mind. It's choosing what to keep because, well, we're upgrading, so we want to keep everything basically, because this laptop is not going to be restarted from the beginning, unlike the PC will be when I eventually get it going. Next, making sure you're ready to install. Please wait. Take a few minutes. Oh, come on, dear God, what are you waiting for? Alright, this is the screen I had before. It says continuing the installation of Windows will change your display language. I think that just means it's going to change it from UK English to US English or some bullshit. So, okay. You can do that. I ain't scared, I can still read it. Windows 10 Home. Keep your apps and things. Yes, we want to do it. Ready to install. Boom! Oh, okay, that's different. I think we'll put the thing on the tripod for this. Be right back. Okay, so this is what I tried to do originally. It's already gone to 33%. This is probably where it's going to restart a few times. But, yeah, just like last time, before it failed, I will speed up the sections that it goes through, just so you don't have to just sit staring at a screen all the time. The time is currently 5 to 11. It has actually proceeded pretty quickly, and if I'd known about this I would have done it straight away. I probably would have been done by 5 o'clock hours ago. Oh, hello phone. So I'll just leave it here. So enjoy the screen. Oh, it looks like we are beginning to restart, or something. Shutting down. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. Or, if you've been watching this far, I mean, yeah, well done to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the moment we find out if I've totally nuked this. Probably haven't. Loading files. Hoo-hoo! Exciting. This is the bit where it has like a circle installing all the stuff, and then that takes like forever. Yep, there's the circle. Copying files. PC will restart several times, sit back and relax. Well, looks like I've got no choice. So yep, I'll speed up the video from this point forward again, and we'll just go through this. It'll be seconds for you, but hours for me probably. See you in a bit. God, I actually think this might be it. Okay, deep breath. Hope it's not screwed up. Oh, okay, oh well, okay, fine. It's probably going to go through the stage the same way, just setting a few things up. Or something like that. Yeah, still upgrading. Never mind. Right, okay. It knows it's me, so that looks like that's completed. I'm not Stephen. No, we don't want to click that, so it's found me. Get going fast. Change the at any time. We'll customize settings a little bit. Personalization. I don't like that. You're not having my location. Browser protection, smart screen. Hang on, was there other settings on this? No, there wasn't. Yeah. Okay, smart screen, protect against malicious content and downloads. Well, that can't be a bad thing to have, so I'll leave that on. Page prediction. Okay. Hang on. Nah, you're not having that. Don't connect unless I tell you to. I'm okay with that. Alright, fine. Finalizing settings. This probably is going to be the final restart before we get into Windows. Unless... oh, no. No, of course. Hi, we're setting a few things up. Oh, hang on a minute. Don't tease me like that. Oh, I think we're done. Or are we? Yep, there we are. Arrgh. Making me have palpitations over here. This won't take long. Ah, you lying bastard. Sorry, not a very PC thing to say on this channel, but yeah. It looks weird in the camera. This is breathing, but because it's a TN display, and it's kind of the viewing angle's a bit odd to the camera, it sort of looks all bandy and weird. Doesn't look like that from where I'm sitting. Can't see much from where I'm sitting. And that appears to be it. My god, it actually worked. And it hardly messed up the desktop at all. Wow. Okay, I think we should probably get to using it now. So yeah, pause briefly and I'll put it on the desk. Well, that looks like it's installed pretty much correctly and it's left everything the same. My icons aren't refreshing. I suppose there's probably a reasonable sort of reason because of that. There's awkward spaces on the taskbar. I don't know what that's all about. As well as the start menu hasn't picked up any colour, but wow, check that out. I'll probably check back in with you once that's actually once I've got it back to the way I want it to be. But God, even if it stays just like that, then that should be fine. There's this weird thing happening though when I sort of click on the desktop. It's sort of going light in only one area of the desktop. I don't get it. Anyway, that's fine. So, got a notification, so I'll be seeing you in the next section. Well, it seems to be running okay. It wasn't so good initially, but after a restart it seemed to come back a lot better. I'm just performing some quick updates there. But it looks pretty much as it was. There's slight graphical oddities happening, like when you right click, parts of the screen light up a bit more. No idea what that's about, but it's not so bad. I mean, I haven't linked it to my Microsoft account yet, but I'm thinking that this might be getting better. So once it's installed these updates, I shall restart, and I think for now that's going to be it. So until next time, I'll catch you soon. Well, just a little bit of an addendum to the previous video. I had filmed an ending to it, but it was a bit pants, so this will serve as a new ending. It's been about, well, probably a week and a half, definitely over a week since I installed Windows 10, and I gotta say, there's been pretty much no problems. The thing starts up very noticeably quicker than Windows 7 did, and just generally the overall smoothness of the entire operating system is just really, really good. It's gone up definitely quite a lot. In part that will be due to the SSD that's in here, but also Windows 10 appears to be doing some magic behind the scenes. I still haven't sorted out my Doom problem, or even the, what's the one that wasn't working? The TrueSpace, the 3D application software that I use, well, used to use years ago. Anyone remember that? That still has problems, but to be honest, if that's all I lose, I'll be happy, pretty much. Oh, although there's one thing I will say that I couldn't do. I installed Start Is Back. Sorry Microsoft, I really tried, but your start menu just doesn't do it for me. Whereas this one does. It looks in keeping with the rest of the OS and all is wonderful. No glitches reported so far. Interestingly, it actually picked up all the icons from the Windows 7 start menu that was here. I didn't even really have to configure this. Oh, the only other problem I could detect was that I actually I updated my antivirus software without making sure I had all the codes, so that needs to be fixed, but other than that, no complaints. So generally, I would say that Windows 10 is a quite, well, for me, resounding success. I mean, I'm aware other people had problems, so what I'd advise is don't bother going down the Windows Update technique because it probably won't work. Try downloading the Installation Media Creator version, which is available from the Microsoft website. Just do a Google search on it and install it that way. As the second time round I did it, it just worked flawlessly, so it'll save you a lot of headaches, as I was on about 8 hours and got met with an error screen. So yes, I think that's pretty much it, concluding the video on the Windows 10 installation. It will be uploaded pretty late, but then again, that's how I do things on this channel. Alright then, so, see you all around.